We are now so pleased to be joined by Kimberly McCullough. She is one of the soap world's biggest stars. She plays Robin Scorpio on General Hospital and General Hospital Night Shift. Kimberly, thanks so much for being here.
Hello, Alicia. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm thrilled to have you here. I'm a big fan. And I have to ask now.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yes, really, yeah. And Night Shift, this is SoapNet's first original scripted drama series, and it had record-setting ratings for the network this summer. So what's it like to be a part of this new series now?
It's so cool. I mean, I started doing General Hospital when I was 7 years old, so it's really nice to do something different, a little bit more edgy and a little bit more movement, and we just had a great time. We're actually done shooting, but it's still airing.
And I'd love to talk to you about your character, because Robin Scorpio, you're an HIV-positive doctor, which is not exactly the everyday typical role. I mean, tell us about Robin.
Well, you know, Robin kind of grew up in front of the viewer's eyes. She had two parents who were spies and kind of had this crazy life growing up. And when she was 17 years old, she was diagnosed with HIV. Her boyfriend Stone had AIDS, and he ended up dying from complications of AIDS. And then she went on to become a doctor. She went to study in Paris, came back to Port Charles, and now she's trying to have, you know, a relationship with Dr. Patrick Drake, and just recently they've broken up. And he's being a bad boy now. We don't like him.
That's not good. Not good. And I want to go back, though, because it was really groundbreaking. I mean, it was back in, I think, 1995 when your character became HIV positive. What was it like to be part of such a forward-looking storyline?
Well, I actually had no idea how it would end up changing my life. I was actually the first heterosexual character to contract HIV in any medium, you know, television, movies, whatever. And we didn't know a lot about the disease back then. So to be able to grow up and, you know, while the medicine and the protocols are getting so much better over the years, it's really an amazing storyline to have followed and to have, you know, portrayed this character.
And I wonder, because back then, you know, HIV and AIDS were thought of so much as a death sentence, that when your character got it, were you worried, like, oh, okay, that's the end of my character?
No, I wasn't too worried, because from the very beginning they said, you know, we want to see how this goes. We want to see how this plays out, not only for this character, but, you know, with the world and with this disease. Well, and that's what they've continued to do.
And it's been great to have you, a character who's been living with this so long, just as so many people have, you know, out there. And of course, also you won your first daytime Emmy at the ripe old age of 11. Talk about growing up on the show. I mean, what was that like?
Oh, that was crazy. I don't even remember what I said. It was such a crazy moment. I never thought in a million years I would win an award. But yes, it was a lot of fun.
And now, moving from General Hospital, now you've got Night Shift happening as well. Can you compare the two shows? I mean, how do the stories overlap?
Well, they overlap because they bring different characters that kind of cross over into both shows. And Night Shift it moves a little bit quicker. It's more in the vein of a nighttime show, a la Grey's Anatomy or something like that. So it's a little bit different. But so far, I think viewers are really liking it.